Hikari and Raimie are supposed to be New Year unit, and if NetEase really want to, they could have just like switch up the schedule and just release the Black Knight, Black Maiden duo early for anniversary. And obviously that would get a lot of people hyped for anniversary because those are two very hype units. And save the New Year unit for New Year, but instead they still make the New Year unit the anniversary unit. So I'm guessing the other two is gonna be New Year unit in this case then. Raimie, along with Hikari EX, is the other character on this banner, also got buffed from the JP version. Raimie is a speed DPS, and she is... Wait, no, she's a merchant who is doing lightning DPS, and she is someone who is really good at lightning DPS. Although she doesn't have a strong AoE skill unlike Hikari EX, she does have some strong single hit. She has like one hit, 1000 nuke, but that one is like never gonna be used because that one's only one hit and it's very easy to hit cap. You want to hit cap outside of that, you can use her other 2-hit instead. The 2-hit that got buffed to now become 4-hit when the enemy is broken. The skill has very high potency, it's like Dark Lightning, and it's also guaranteed to always hit the damage cap when the enemy is broken. Now the sad part is that it's only 4-hit when the enemy is broken, so you can't really spam it to rush through a battle. Even her other multi-hit option is also kind of weak against that. The 1011 Spear is a 5-hit random that also gain 1 to 3 random lightning FUA if the enemy is not broken. However, usually you want to do big damage when the enemy is broken, so this is only a 5-hit when you actually want to do damage, so it kind of sucks. It's fine though that she has other sources of FUA through her passive, but I just kind of wish she has more source of lightning multi-hit compared to Hikari EX with a 7-hit AoE. And then she also has a buff skill. Unlike the other buff skill from other lightning character like Isla or Nivel, this one also raised the buff cap, the active cap for lightning damage up to 50%. Honestly, if it's like both magic and lightning, it would be good, but it's only one, so it's kind of not as super impactful as it was if it was raising bolt. For a passive, whenever any allies use a lightning attack, Raimie will do a one-hit, Raimie herself, so it's calculated out Raimie stat, will do a one-hit lightning FUA. Now this FUA also inflicts shock, and shock is a very strong effect for lightning team where it is shed an extra amount of shield when you're doing lightning damage. So with someone like Raimie, the shock also stack with the FUA itself. So once you have one shock onto the enemy, the next FUA will hit 2 shield for the enemy instead, assuming that they are weak to lightning. So also apply very well with the rest of the lightning team. It's a very consistent way to apply shock, so you don't have to use like an active skill to get shock. You can just like spam your lightning skill, and all of your lightning skill will deal 1 extra hit of shield. Preferably you still want the enemy to be weak to lightning, so you get like 2 hit instead of 1 hit per shield. As for the other passive, Raimie also gets some sort of potency up to herself. Whenever any ally select a lightning skill, Raimie will gain 50% potency up for that turn. So it can go up to 200, and each one also grant you 25,000 damage cap up to 1,000 damage cap up to 4 front row allies. So assuming all of your front row doing like all of her lightning skill is 200% potency up and also 1,000 damage cap up. Although one thing about this though is that she doesn't have many good lightning multi-hit skill. Besides her FUA, which also counts with this passive, so each 100% potency shock FUA is now 300% instead. Her 4-hit is already hitting caps, so preferably you want to use her ultimate when the enemy is broken because that ultimate is an 8-hit, and it also, well, less cap problem, and is the one that will also take advantage the most of this potency up that is granted by this passive. So, and then her ultimate white lightning is, well, it got buffed and now also inflict debuff to the enemy, 15% AoE magic defense down, lightning rest down, and also deal 8-hit AoE lightning. The skill is nice because again, debuff means more damage for the entire team, and also 8 hits, so synergize very well with the passive, and the rest of the skill is shock and stuff. For review, Raimie got an 8 out of 10. Unlike Hikari EX, which is like a higher 8, honestly, I should just give him 8.5. Raimie is a low 8, mainly because Raimie doesn't deal as much multi-hit as Hikari. Hikari gained passive 75% potency up, just with quick, which is a lot, and he also has a lot of other source up multi-hit stuff. Now Raimie, the one biggest weakness of Raimie with her lightning is that she dependent very much on her other lightning teammate. Her FUA is dependent on other teammate doing lightning attack, potency up to herself is dependent on that also, which means that Lightning Team needs to be good for Raimie to be good, and Lightning Team isn't good enough for Raimie to be good. She herself is a great DPS for Lightning, but there's not enough Lightning support to be good. Neville, Isla, maybe even Oswald, they not enough to make Lightning Team as a whole as a good team compared to the other team we have right now. However, because of her buff and stuff, you can just pretty much run Raimie alone without her other Lightning teammate if you want to. You will lack out the potency up and her FUA shock though. So you still can do it, but then she would not be as strong as she is if she was at full potential. So, and finally, here are the rating for the upcoming 8 unit coming to the game. The score rating isn't final, they might get buffed or the release order might change that might affect the overall impact into the game. Do slightly feel kind of bad for Alicia though. I mean, she's kind of been stuck here for a while. There was also a bug where she was released early through the gen pool on Hikari and Raimie banner, but they changed that now, so I guess whoever got Alicia early got like a bit lucky, I guess. Hopefully we get Alicia next week in the filler patch between week, I guess, before the upcoming media and Black Knight and Black Maiden.